I'm Donald Scales. I was a growman on Big Brutus, and I started out as a pit laborer and then went to Big Brutus and worked there for about 3 years on Big Brutus, then went to Lacine. I worked a total down here of 5 years before I went to Lacine to the Midway mine, and worked up there another 18 years and before they shut it down. A typical day was just a lot of times we'd have to repair because it's a big machine, but it got to the point it'd be breaking down and change the cables and stuff like that, and have to put teeth on and tracks. So, and good day was, we'd make a lot of coal because we'd pick up a parting. We'd go up and get the top vein, and then when we'd run out of it, we'd go back down and hit the bottom vein again, and we'd come back and pick up the parting. And there was times we moved quite a ways of a night. I worked third shift, and one night I think we 300 or 400 and some feet we went one night, and you're only moving up about 25 foot of a whack, or 30. So we uncovered a lot of coal in that one period. Well, what I'd do is I was the one that I moved the machine. He'd blow the horn, and then when he was ready to move up, and I'd move it up by the controls downstairs, and I could jack it up. That had if we needed more height to get rid of the spoil and stuff, I'd jack up the jacks. It's got a jack on each corner on the machine, and from where it was flat down, it'd go up 7 foot on each corner if we needed to be. Of course, it was an automatic leveler, but if we needed to jack it up, we could. But that's as far as we could go, was 7 foot on it. I was a laborer here at Pitt, and I'd help load holes, or I'd help pump water. I'd just general laborer till I got on Big Brutus, and then I went to heavy equipment operating, and when I went up north, I was hired as a pumper up there and pump water, and then I went to a dozer groundman on the drag lines up there, and then I went to a truck driver and a loader operator, and pushed a lot of powder. We always got along together.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. We had point shifts fall out one time, and we was up there working, and you're standing in grease or sitting on grease or what have you, because you got to clean all the grease off to get back in there and put the new parts in and stuff. So it was, and you're up there 100 and some feet, from the ground, and on slick surfaces you had to be careful. And of course, whenever it'd break down in the wintertime, it was one of the coldest places there was up on that point shift. Oh, I enjoyed working on Big Brutus. I've been from the highest point on it to the lowest point. I used to clean out the crawlers. They'd get water in them and get some old dead bugs in there, and that always smelled good, having to clean all that out. But I'd get in there and do it. It didn't take long maybe a shift to clean one of them out or something like that. But once you get them clean, it's pretty easy to clean up. But that was when I was on a swing shift. I worked swing shift 2 days, 2 evenings, and 3 midnights. And then that was 7 days, and then you'd get a day off.
Okay.
And then you go back to 3 days, 2 evenings, 2 midnights, and then you'd swing again. Get a day off and swing again. It's what they call a swing shift. That way everybody got a chance to get off every 7 days, which helped, quite a bit for a family man. I've been through some stuff. One night we was digging here on this lease here before they shut the shovel down, and we went through, dug through an old well, an old mine shaft that went down, and some of the guys, Jimmy Lovell and Carmen Bocci, they found picks, and we found some old oak Tubus 12s and stuff in there that was just like brand new, but they water soaked, and all the water kept preserved the boards, but they found that pick and stuff in there. And it's kind of exciting to see something like that, and you're digging over the top of it. So, and I was on Big Brutus one morning when a tornado come through, so that was pretty windy. I mean, stuff went to flying. I've had some good times. I've really enjoyed it. I wouldn't do anything different at all. I'd do the same thing over. I really appreciated working at P&M Coal Company. They're a good company to work for.